today. I have a tassel to make for a little special someone. Her name is my sister. She's got great taste. She's very cool, super cool. And so I don't want to do anything flashy. I don't want to do anything colorful. I want to do something that she's gonna like, something that she'll tolerate, some neutrals, a little bit of that, but I'm adding in some metallics because it's her birthday and she needs to be a little, celebrate a little with a little shine. But I'm going to show you how to do that. So for today's color palette, boink, 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 I'm doing this. Can you see? I'm going to do a nice light gray, a lovely rose gold, white. White is right. Silver, my favorite. Does the microphone pick that up? Sounded cool. My favorite Mylar by far is the silver because it's a mirror and it picks up any color around it. So I know silver kind of goes in and out of style, but honestly, it really is like the camouflage of this world that I live in, because it picks up the colors around it. So if it's put in a place, like silver is kind of like a cool tone, but if you put it in an atmosphere of warm tones, or you put it by a house plant, all of a sudden it's shining green back to you. So it's a really great tool. Do not discount your silver Mylar. And finally, this vanilla creamy paper. So what I'm trying to do with this palette here is, yes, it's neutral. It's light, so it's like uplifting. I thought about adding in a navy, and that was just too dark. And I wanted to keep it light and airy feeling. So that's what I'm doing. Also, I want you to see basically how I'm mixing this. So the gray is a cool tone. This is the order I'm going to do it in. The gray is a cool tone. The rose gold, well, you see behind me, is nice and warm. It's got that like earthy, terracotta-y feel to it, which I love, but that's definitely warm. You got your ice white, this is cool. Your silver, which is cool, but it's right next to this nice cream color. And then the cream is gonna wrap around and be again by the gray, and cream and gray look really nice together. So it's just gonna be nice, warm and cool neutrals all mixed together. And it's just gonna be, kind of cute. And I'm gonna put it on this black and white baker's twine. So anchor your twine on this one, and I have mine anchored there, and then I'm going to wrap it around a chair back and put it under my foot. So I hold the cardboard bobbin down so I can have some tension on the string. And it's just important to me that it's nice and tight. There we go. So I start on the left here. So remember, there are 2 tassels in here. There's 2 sheets, so you have to separate the sheets gently. You take your tassel, the single sheet, have the bent side up, have that spine up in front of you. Fold it in half. I guess like hot dog fold again, and then pinch right in the center. Just gather it together, pinch like this, okay? Put it over your string. So now the center where you were pinching is now hanging over your twine. You take one side in each hand and you kind of pinch that. And then what you start to do is you twist each hand clockwise. Your fingers are twisting clockwise, and then you're twisting the tassel over itself clockwise. You do both of those movements at the same time, and that is how you get your twist, okay? I never saw anyone say that. Nobody told me that on YouTube. I had to figure this out the hard way. It took forever, and it was so frustrating. And the beautiful thing about this twist, you guys, is once you figure it out, you don't need tape, you don't need glue. And once you get your twist, once you figure it out, it's like riding a bike, okay? It might take you a minute or two, or in my case, a year and a half. But once you figure it out, you've got it. And it works for Mylar, it works for paper, it works for Mylar, guys. And it will not come undone. So this tassel garland is made of string and paper and Mylar. There is nothing, there's no hidden glue, there's no hidden tricks, there's no sewing, there's no nothing. But it's really important, you gotta learn the motion of the fingers turning clockwise while the hands are rotating the tassel around itself clockwise, because the Mylar is where you're really gonna show your stuff, if you know it or not. It works with Mylar, but you've got to practice that twist. No biggie, you've got time. Okay, here we are on the very last one. Whoop. I think this looks great. Okay guys, so here I am finishing this up. And here's the deal. I don't know if she's gonna like it, but I liked making it for her. And that's really what counts when giving a gift, right? I'm gonna give her extra long string. I don't know how she's gonna space it out at her house. She might have a longer space she wants to put it in. Look at this. Great colors. Great neutrals, warms, cools. It's got a little bit of everything. It's a beauty. So what I like to do when I'm done is kind of fold it in half. Let the short twine stay with the bunch. I just finger comb it all nicely. Let's see, let's lay this down. I'm gonna wrap it. I'll wrap it with this Mylar to keep it all nice and together, because I'm giving this as a gift. Now you know, if you're keeping these at home though, to hang them over a coat hanger, right? Yep, hang it over a coat hanger in the closet. Keeps it nice and protected, keeps the tassels nice and straight, and it's a fun little surprise every time you open your closet. It keeps it away from the cat. Yeah, know if you can do tassel garlands if you have a cat. You just have to hang it really high. High up there. Anyway. I mean, that's pretty precious. Happy birthday, sister.